Hello, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. We empowered in blood. We did not get horror marked by doing this, which is always nice. And we empowered in water again. We cast dark knowledge but did not find anything. We were attacked by another disease demon. This is a blood ritual. I looked it up. It's very frustrating that bodyguards don't bodyguard during assassinations. They just walk forwards. Because that happens. Kind of makes bodyguards pointless. And then, apparently, if you rout from an assassination, you just die. So we lost the giant as well. Not gonna lie, guys, not a fan of that mechanic. Seems kind of stupid. Don't know how we protect ourselves against these things. This is very, very difficult. So that's unfortunate, but we did cast the Dome of Flaming Death this turn and the Dome of Arcane Warding, so hopefully that helps prevent this. I don't know. In the Kazakh Highlands we got purged by barbarians. First Forest, there is a brigand leader who needs to be patrolled out, increasing unrest. In Lavendalon we gained 10 defense, and in the Silent Wetlands we lost some tax and province income. The stars are right for conjurations. There's Kazavik being taken by barbs. Deadly Disease is still in Bandar Log. We patrolled out a spy on our cap from Tianqi, which is something. And we lost the scout that I sent to his throne, so he had quite a lot of stuff here patrolling. Which is unfortunate because we don't get to see what might be in that fort. Cured for diseases, patrolled out some unrest. Okay, so first things first, I did some very high level detective work. And I tried to determine exactly who has been remote spelling me. Because, you know, Disease Demon is a blood spell and Abyssia is right here, so that could be Abyssia. It could also be Tianqi though, of course, because he's got the Throne of Knowledge, which pretty much just gives him all paths in the game, so he can do literally anything with these guys. So he could be doing Vengeance of the Dead or blood stuff or who knows what else, right? It's definitely one of these two guys. So I sent Abyssia a message, which I'll put up on the screen now. As you can see, this was a forceful interrogation of just what exactly he's doing. And then I also sent a message to Tianqi, again, pretty forceful interrogation. If you ask me, it's still Tianqi looks way more suspicious. But who knows? There's also the possibility that they're in cahoots against me, right? Like they both just happen to be hitting me with different remote spells. Also possible. Either way, I'm going to assume that Abyssia is at best belligerent, so I'm going to make sure that I keep units on these two borders in case he attacks me. But I'm still just planning on raiding Tianqi at some point. So that's still the plan. And I'm still none the wiser of who is fucking with my shit. But I'm still just going to work under the assumption that it's Tianqi. So that's it for messages, that's it for that sort of stuff. Before I forget, I'm going to also do this as well. I agreed to send Ulm 200 gold and 3 magic gems. What do I have the most of? I guess gems I'm not going to use very much. So let's send 3 gems to Ulm. Excellent. Now, the reason I did that is because I know that he's been very slowly chipping away at this province. And I thought I'd be polite and offer to buy it from him. Now obviously I don't need to do that, because if I walk into this province with this guy, plus a couple of sacreds, there's literally nothing he can do about it, okay? I would easily crush anything he throws here. But I thought being nice and, you know, buying it off him and having like good relations with Ulm is probably a good idea. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be kind of at war with these two large players for the rest of the game. So, you know, let's try and keep good relations with the people of Ulm and hopefully talk them into attacking somebody that isn't me later on. So I've bought this province from Ulm. I'm going to attack it this turn with my Ditanu, who has a couple of sacreds, 4 of them. I'm going to head underwater, take this, and then build a temple to help push out Dominion even more in this area. As you can see, we're back up to 2 dark candles in Scleria. Do not like this. My other Ditanu is going to head to the Kazakh Highlands to take this back from Barb's. Because I would like to have this back from Barb's. So we'll spend the next 2 turns taking this, getting the little temple up, and taking this, and then coming back to Scleria, I guess. So research. I made sure that I've got exactly enough research to hit Enchantment 7 next turn. Okay, so we will definitely hit Enchantment 7 next turn. We don't quite have enough water boosters to cast the Ghost Ship, but we can cast Gift of Health. And we could also cast Still a Focus. We could also cast Earth Blood Deep Well, but it might be kind of difficult to get all these globals up. I'd have to start dispelling stuff, I think. But yeah, definitely Gift of Health next turn. That's good. That's a turning point. We've needed this. Other stuff I'm doing, since there's now a whatever it was, the event that, oh god, a brigand leader in First Forest, I'm taking the opportunity to move the remaining diseased, hit D, every one of these giants, the remaining diseased units out of Queen Forest to patrol First Forest, to get rid of that guy. I noticed that some of the important commanders here are actually quite low on health now. This goes on 5 hit points, so I can't fuck around waiting for them to get their diseases cured. I need the diseases cured now. So I'm going to take all of the diseased units out of the province that it's just commanders here who are diseased, and so hopefully the witches and the elixirs cure all of those. I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 things here that are diseased. We've got 5 healers. 6 actually next turn. Yeah, so that's fine. That should clear everything up. And then while that's getting cleared up, I'll patrol here for a bit, see if we can get rid of that event, and then bring the giants back to finish getting the diseases cured. And the big red arrow is just the priests. So that, I don't know what this event produces. I assume it's just a couple of crap militia or something. But hey, let's make sure that we can bless the giants anyway. Up here, I move patrolling all of my, what are these guys called? Maliks? Maziks. All of my Maziks are going to go to Bandar Log. I'm also patrolling with giants and the skeletons and the stuff that I've got here already. So if I hit Y and then hit Z, I'll be patrolling with all of this next turn. Hopefully I catch this Bane Venom fucker, and if I don't, I'm going to move straight back to Parched Expanse and start patrolling there instead. So I assume that'll be this next stop. So we're going to be patrolling a lot in Bandar Log. And I'm also now finally moving my other Ditanu over to Mushwood to patrol out the False Prophet. And then of course he stays in this area to attack from this side in a few turns. I'm getting another temple up in Dendra. I'll probably start blood hunting that province soon. I have my blood guy forging a Sanguine Dowsing Rod. I don't think I'm doing much else with mages though, because I do need to have just enough research to hit my enchantment target. I am forging another water bracelet though. Well, my first water bracelet. And after that I'll get a robe with the sea. And I think that's everything I'm doing this turn. Not recruiting much stuff. I'm still constantly recruiting giants and things in my cap. My dominion's up to 9 now from the temples, but I don't have the resources to recruit any more giants than this, so. Then again, I do have 71 left over, so it would actually be more efficient to start recruiting 7 per turn when I can. So I'll do that in future. Still moving scouts this way, trying to get into Tian Chi's territory. It's very, very hard to scout Tian Chi. He has all those eunuchs and all that province defense, plus ventral waters. Bit of a nightmare. Don't think I'm doing anything else this turn. So I am going to hit end turn now. Right, so that's turn 52. Thanks for watching. See you next turn. Hello, welcome back. Welcome to the unexpected event turn. Big news, everyone. We got enchantment to 7. Good stuff. We all know what's here. We got Gift of Health. We have Stellar Focus. We have Earthblood Deepwell. We have the boat. A bunch of other stuff as well. We are now switching to Thaumaturgy. Go to 5 to pick up Gateway and Soul Slay. And I guess Gift of Reason as well, which is very cheap in this mod. And then we're going to go to Evocation for a bit. Slam down that. Someone claimed the Golden Throne. Check that out, so I don't forget. Golden Throne. Brings 200 gold, enables a recruitment of the Adept of the Golden Order. Actually, haven't we seen this one already? I seem to recall making the extremely obvious joke about the Golden Throne granting gold, but either way, that's all of the thrones in the game now claimed. A report from Alman. A spell passed through the Dome of Flaming Death, which in turn blasted the enemy spellcaster with fire. Good. I'm glad this happened. Also a report from Alman, a hostile spell has been stopped by the Astral Dome, so it didn't even hit me. Excellent news, everyone. Good job, well done, mission accomplished. We also cast Dark Knowledge, and guess what, didn't find anything. Why do I don't know why I ever do this, but I always regret it. I guess we did find, it's because we found that those 2 sites in that one province that one time we used it, and now I'm back in, yeah, maybe it's worth it mode, when obviously it isn't worth it, but battles. We attacked a lake. I'm gonna tell you up front, guys, it's kind of embarrassing, alright? This is the first real deployment of my Titanu Pretender and Small Learning Surgery. Into some sharks. Did not think this would be a problem. Kind of a problem. Apparently all of my sacreds just get surrounded and mauled, which I think then triggers an HP rout, which then causes my Titanu to want to run away. The Titanu himself is fine. It's just all his friends have been killed now, so he wants the route. So I guess what I should have done is just brought him on his own, and that would have been better. Lesson learned, I guess? I don't even really understand why this went so badly. These units just absolutely mauled my giants. Poor dude. So that was Nuptia. We did not take the province, unfortunately. But we can get it next turn. And the Kazovic Islands, another demonstration of my Titanu into some barbs. What do you think? Was this one also terrible? No, that one's better. So what did we learn here today? I don't know. Sharks are more powerful than barbs, I guess. Lots of events. In Ashdod, first of all, we got hit by... I can't remember what this spell is called. It's like Black Death or something. It's like in Thaumaturgy at like level 8. Someone cast it on Ashdod. Killed half the population in the province, which is very bad. So that's unfortunate. In Queen Forest, we got attacked by Gaian events. Trackless Woods, positive Gaian events. Same in Haunted. Lupia, we got attacked. Now Black, we got some unrest. Dendra, lost some income. Silent Westlands, low tax. Numecria, another sectarian movement, decreasing dominion. And in Ablak, some barbarian scouts have been caught. What was that one? Oh yeah. So not the best events. Well, the one event, conjurations are cheaper. Queen Forest is my fort where we were recruiting witches. That's now under siege by Vinemen. It's a bit awkward. And Lupia is the other one attacked by Vinemen, which is over here. This little province. It seems to get taken a lot. Disease is still spreading in Mandalore. We did not find whoever's doing that. The construction of the giant fortress in Queen Forest has been stalled because we're under siege. killed 6 diseases, and starting to starve in Green Forest now as well. It's quite funny. I've taken care of that though. Okay. So again, I assume that this is TNG who's casting remote spells on me. Some people might disagree. Some people might say, no, obviously it's, you know, a blood spell being cast on this province and a death spell on my cap. So we know that's Abyssia because Abyssia has a death god. He's a blood nation. But you're wrong, because I accused TNG again in Discord. And he admitted that he's been casting shit on me. So there you go, I was right. So that's good news. Because that means that Abyssia really has just been completely, like, not doing anything to me. He's just my silent neighbor. Which is good, because he seems like quite a passive player other than taking thrones and things. Although saying that, he does have like a couple of caps, doesn't he? And, yeah, he's got Asphodel and stuff, so maybe not the most passive player, but you know what I mean. He's very quiet, doesn't really say much. Cool, let's concentrate on TNG. So there's a few things happening this turn. First of all, we've got the enchantment now. So over in the Sieged Fortress, first of all I'm casting the Stellar Focus to try and get rid of TNG's Stellar Focus. This isn't the most interesting global, it's only 5 Astral Pearls, but since he just cast it, he spent 30 pearls on it. Hopefully I now replace it. That means he's wasted pearls, and that's good as well because the lower his pearl income the better, because he's an Astral Nation and I don't want him dispelling my globals and I don't want him doing loads of mine hunts and stuff. So I am going to try and overcast this, which in and of itself is a waste. It's probably still a waste, but I think denying TNG pearls is a good use of my pearls. So I'm still going to do it. So I've overcast this up to like 50 pearls or something ridiculous. I need to keep it up for 10 turns just to pay it back. But I've also like taken pearls from TNG by doing this. So hopefully it goes up. I am also of course casting Gift of Health. I put like 100 nature gems into this shit and I'm up to nature 8 on my pretender. I don't know if actually levels granted by items count for overcasting stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it must do, right? But I put like 100 nature gems into this. He's casting Gift of Health. That's probably going to stay up for a while. I could sink even more into it if I wanted to, but I think it's fine. So we'll get Gift of Health up this turn, and hopefully Stellar Focus. I'm also forging a Robe of the Sea. We're up to Water 3 on the sky. It'll be Water 4 with that, and we can cast the boat then as well. The next turn, I'm going to dispel Vengeful Water, because I think between Fowler and Vengeful Water, and I guess Eyes of God as well, but I'm not going to dispel that. Between Fowler and Vengeful Water, I think Vengeful Water makes Tianqi harder to actually fight into. So I'm just going to ignore Fowler. We can deal with the disease and stuff. We've got elixirs, we've got witches, we'll have Gift of Health up in our own territory. I'm going to ignore Fowler. I'm going to dispel Vengeful Water, cast the boat, and yeah. So then hopefully in 2 turns we'll have Stellar Focus, Gift of Health, and boat. And at that point I'm going to start raiding these edge provinces, burning down temples and stuff with my Titanus, try and push my Dominion out. You can see he's back up to 3 Dark Candles in Scleria, kind of annoying. In my own Dominion, it's all like 0 unrest, but then as soon as you get outside of my Dominion, it's like horrible unrest. So this is hurting our income as well. Yeah, so that's all the stuff I'm doing this turn. I'm also, yeah, still casting Dark Knowledge, even though it's stupid. I'm also forging a Shade Mail. When I was thinking about Tianqi, I remembered that he's going to be mind hunting. And so it would be cool if my Ditanus who don't have Astral Magic, if I have like one of my S2 guys walking around next to them invisible, it might attract a few mine hunts, which would then all be, well, hopefully all be feeble-minded. So I'm going to forge a couple of Shade Mail Halbergens. Oh, in case you don't know, this just makes you stealthy. Grants 20 stealth. There's not a lot. But we'll put that on an S2 guy. Are you going to die? 9 health? No. You won't die. We'll put a Shade Mail on an S2 guy, and they'll like stay hidden but escort the Ditanus who don't have astral magic to protect them from mine hunts. I'm also forging, one of my guys is forging some winged shoes. The winged shoes will eventually, I mean, they're useful just to be able to fly around your territory, but mainly I was thinking about being able to put them on this guy to fly my water mage around so that he can put up frost domes in provinces that need even more domes. I'm going to have to start doming all of my important provinces, because I don't want shit like what just happened in Ashdod to keep happening to all of my important provinces. Yeah, so the guys who moved out of Queen Forest are moving back to break the siege. The Ditanu who just took Kazavik back is going to move to Nemekria to patrol to get rid of that event. The other Ditanu is moving to Nuptia to actually take this province and then build a temple there. I've got another Ditanu up in Mushwood who is patrolling and to get rid of this event. Those three Ditanus are going to start raiding Tianchi in a few turns, but not quite yet. Need to get my globals up first. And I am also casting Dirge for the Dead again this turn, and Dome of Flaming Death over my cap. And I think that is everything. There's quite a lot happening. This other red arrow is just this astral guy. Maybe I should keep him with him for now. That'll be fine. He can just ethereal those giants. Once I've got domes up in important provinces, which I guess, see, it's kind of tricky because I've got so many good provinces now, because I have 4 capitals if you include my own, and 3 thrones, so they all need to be protected. And it's tempting to have a death mage and a nature mage in all of those provinces as well, just constantly summoning skeletons and Maleks, or whatever they're called. Maziks. So that they're really hard to siege. Don't quite have the gem income to do that though, in terms of death, because I need a lot of death gems. Let's hit N a few times. Nothing left to move. So I think that's everything I'm doing this turn. So hopefully that goes okay. Oh, I'm last person to take my turn. Alright. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Hello, welcome back. We got lots of thaumaturgy research. Nothing too interesting in here. Paralyze, bit of terror, gnome lore and auspex, I guess. Nothing too amazing. We can teleport S3s, I guess. That's something. Keep going. We cast Dirge for the Dead. We got an Astral Ditanu. Cast Dark Knowledge. Didn't find any sights. Cast Telefocus successfully. That's nice. Cast Dome of Flaming Death. Cast Gift of Health also successfully. Also nice. 2 battles, 1 in the lake. I do find it quite funny that he still walks really, really slowly underwater, even though he's ethereal. Not sure what's slowing him down exactly. I think it was a lot better than last time. He's fine. So that was Nuptia, so we have a lake province now, which is nice. I'm gonna put a temple there this turn. Queen Forest. This is me taking my fort back. And some vine men. He's pretty interesting. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You notice my giants are regenerating 8 health per turn this time. Got a lot more health now because of Gift of Health. More events. Lost income in Panzergrators. Gained growth in Yellow Mountains. Gained growth in Valgard. Got attacked by barbarians in Ablak. Lost defense in Farron. Lost income in Spywoods. Lost Ablak to barbarians. The disease carrier has moved on to Aeol towards Citiz's territory. We caught a Citesian scout. Killed 6 diseases and did some patrolling. Okay. My giants in Ashdod, where I have the highest dominion, now have 95 life. Good luck killing any of these guys. Curing lots of diseases and afflictions and stuff. Don't think anyone here has disease now. One guy, just Clever Barak. The guy who loves to cast luck on one wolf. Let's start down here again. So I'm casting Dispel this time on Vengeful Water. I'm doing quite a big overcast. Vengeful Water is quite expensive, it's like 70 gems. So I can't imagine he put too many extra gems into that. I don't know, I've overcast this by like 35 or something. Which is pretty steep, but we're making 20 pearls per turn at the moment, so it's not too bad. I also realised since the globals are packed now, I was wondering if I cast Dispel this turn and cast the boat on the same turn, is it possible that the boat goes off before Dispel and therefore ends up getting not cast successfully? And it turns out the answer is yes, that is possible. So I'm not casting the boat this turn. I'm going to try and Dispel Vengeful Waters this turn. Hopefully that goes okay. And then next turn I'll cast the boat when there's a slot. So this turn instead I'm casting Streams of Hades, which is the spell that summons Coccithyads, who are the evil naiads. So I'm casting that. I'll get one of those out. I think they're natively Water 3, so it might be better to have that unit cast the global for the path boost, I guess. She would have fewer hit points though. I don't know. But anyway, I'm doing that this turn. Also sending out a couple of units. I'm going to put a witch in both of these forts to help cure disease. And I'm moving some giants back to First Forest to patrol out the event that was there. Also still patrolling in Nemecria. And also patrolling still in Mushwood. Started blood hunting in Dendra. I'm going to start summoning Malix every turn here, and then move a Death Mage over to patrol with them. And my Pretender's going to blood hunt in Spirewoods, and I'll do the same thing there. Also forging a few bits and pieces, forging some amulets of anti-magic and a firebrand and stuff. I've got my new Titanu. I'm not going to fully gear this guy. There was a hat in the stash and an amulet in the stash, so you can have those. I'll give him a brand, and I'm crafting a storm spool actually. I'll give him a storm spool as well. Other than that, that'll be fine. He can just walk around and take back some of these provinces. And I'm moving one nature mage over towards this other province to summon Mazix for blood hunting. Well, for patrolling. And that's it for this turn. So I'm going to try and... I'm building the temple in Nuptia. I get the temple out. I might move the evil Naiad to Nuptia as well and build a fort and a lab and stuff here maybe, I don't know. Just want to make sure I can keep a temple down here. It's quite safe. You can see Scalaria's back up to 4 dark candles. It's kind of bad. But I'll cast the boat next turn, and then I guess I'll raid into TNT next turn as well. I'll have my 2 shade mails for my astral guys. This one's already got one. So they'll escort my non-astral Titanus. And we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching. Gonna partial. I'll see you next turn.